Today, I'm going to show you all 30 of the bosses that will be available in less than 24 hours. Let me know your one favorite out of the 30, and also let me know the one player that you wanted to get a card but didn't get one. And who knows, maybe that player would get the collection card just like the Shohei Ohtani from last year. Or they could even get a home run derby or an all-star game card just like last year. We're going to start with the American League and the Orioles. They got Jorge Lopez. Real quick, for all 30 of these guys, we're going to be seeing their live series attributes just because the all-star card is probably going to be almost exactly like what we see for the live series, but they got to boost everything to get him up to a 97, or in relievers case, closing pitchers case, like Jorge Lopez, 95 overall. But everybody else will be 97s, and relievers always play up to way higher than their actual overall. From the Red Sox, we got JD Martinez, and have we ever had a 97 overall JD Martinez? He actually might be a decent outfielder at that rate, or one of the best hitters we've seen this year. For the Yankees, we have Aaron Judge, and his live series is a 92 overall, so I can't imagine what the 97 all-star version is going to look like if we're already seeing this for his live series. For the Rays, we got Shane McClanahan, and so far I feel like I'm liking the pitching from the National League a little bit better, except Jorge Lopez, and then once we see the Tigers guy, those relievers will be nasty, but I don't know how I feel about Shane McClanahan. For the Blue Jays, we have Alejandro Kirk, and honestly, I feel like this could end up being a really good catcher just because they got to get his live series, the attributes we see here, from an 81 up to a 97. So I feel like that's going to make a really solid catcher. For the White Sox, we got Tim Anderson, and I feel like he could end up being a nasty shortstop option just with how good he's been at hitting over the past few years. I feel like to get him to a 97, you might have 120 or just max down contact versus both sides, which he already has versus lefties. So I feel like it wouldn't be that hard. For the Guardians, we have Andres Gimenez, and I don't really know too much about him, but it looks like he plays most of the infield positions, has really good defense, and to get him up to a 97 will probably have pretty solid hitting too. I feel like he could be a well-rounded left-handed shortstop, second baseman, third baseman, wherever you want to put him. For the Tigers, we have maybe the best reliever option from the All-Star cards. This, what you're seeing right here, is a 68 overall, okay? So 99 velocity, already 82 hits per 9. Imagine what that 95 overall is going to look like. He's going to have outlier. Gregory Soto's card last year was insane. I feel like this year is going to be no different. I'm scared, but I'm also excited to use him. Now, I don't know if the Royals have any other all-stars. I was a little bit sad to see Benintendi just because he already had his face of the franchise card, but at the same time, that's a 90. This will be a 97, and I'm curious to see how they go from his 77 live series up to a 97. It should end up being pretty good. All of these cards should be good because they're all 95 for relievers or 97 for everybody else. For the Twins, we have Luis Arias, and I just got a question if anybody knows. Did Byron Buxton make the All-Star game? Because if he did, I really hope he's the All-Star Game MVP and gets that 99 overall card for that choice pack. I feel like Luis Arias should be a solid option, a little bit of a utility guy, but I was really hoping for a Buxton if he's an All-Star, but I actually have no idea if he is or not. For the Astros, we have Justin Verlander. I remember liking his high diamond card, I think it was last year, so I feel like I should like this one too. And a lot of these cards, same thing with Verlander, I just want to get my hands on them and use them, see how they actually feel in the game. Hey you, if you enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe. It's actually free, and you can always undo it if you stop enjoying the videos. For the Astros, we have Shohei Ohtani, and I just want to say that I don't know how to feel about this because his live series, which is the attributes we see here for both pitching but also hitting, that's a 94 overall. So I feel like the jump from his live series to this all-star card is not going to be too insane, but I hope they prove me wrong. I just feel like with his live series being so high already, there's not a lot of room to really improve and give him a much better card with only a 97. From the Athletics, we have Paul Blackburn, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know anything about this man except for the fact that he has one of the best pitch selections I've seen and of any of the starting pitchers that are getting cards so far. So for that reason, we're seeing his live series 77 overall. A 97 version of this dude is going to be nasty as long as the control is quite a bit better and the velocity. I feel like, you know, 85 or higher should be solid for that pitch selection, especially if the hits per nine gets above 100. For the Mariners, we are getting one of the best cards that's going to be available in Diamond Dynasty if they do him justice. What we can see here is his live series 83 attributes. The speed's there, the contact versus lefties is there, and then the power is just kind of solid versus both sides for an 83. They got to boost what you see here up to a 97. So if they actually do him justice, give him well-rounded everything across the board like he really already has, this could end up being one of the best outfield options available. Last but not least, for the American League, we have Martin Perez from the Rangers, starting pitcher. Pitch selection's okay. Honestly, I don't think I've ever really used a Martin Perez card, so I don't have too much to say. For the Braves, we have Dansby Swanson. And am I crazy, or doesn't he already have like a really good card? Maybe the Braves didn't have any other all-stars that they could have given cards to, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure they got at least one other all-star. From the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara is finally getting some of the love that he deserves. He is the all-star card for the Miami Marlins. A 97 overall version of this is gonna be just terrifying. So the Mets have Edwin Diaz, and he should be really, really good. A 95 overall reliever, especially if that's an 88 that we're seeing here. He's gonna be a good card, but some Mets fans were telling me that they wanted, I think maybe Jeff McNeil. I could be completely wrong. There's just, I feel like other guys that I saw Mets fans in the comments saying they wanted instead of Edwin Diaz, but I have no idea. I just know any 95 overall reliever should be pretty good. The Phillies are getting one of my favorite swings in the game, Bryce Harper. With that being said, he's gonna get an MVP version at some point, the 99 overall, but I guess this is gonna have to hold me over until we get that version of him. I can't wait, man. And then the Nationals are getting Juan Soto. Where am I supposed to put all of these cards? Yo, does anybody else all of a sudden want the DH now in Diamond Dynasty? I don't have a place to put all of the cards that I want to use just from this program. What about all the other cards that are currently in the game that I don't want to replace? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about this option. The biggest thing for me is Contreras. When I've used him in BR, his swing just feels powerful. So the fact that we're hopefully getting a nice swinging catcher should be really solid for this program. We got a catcher in the AL, now the NL, and I'm excited to at least have some more catcher options. I can't find any catchers that I consistently like using. For the Reds, we have Luis Castillo, but I feel like within a month, there's a chance that he's not even on the Reds anymore. So my kryptonite is live series Corbin Burnes. Now we're gonna get a 97 overall Corbin Burnes that's literally just gonna be a better version of what we see here, with one of the best pitch selections from a starting pitcher that we have in this program, but also in the game for that overall. Oh man, I'm so excited to use him. I love his live series card. I got him super fractured, but I'm so scared to face him. So David Bednar is the Pirates reliever. Again, relievers are 95. Everybody else is 97. Just relievers usually play a little bit higher than what their overall shows. And the biggest thing for me seeing this is I'm guessing O'Neal Cruz didn't make the All-Star game. For the Cardinals, we have Paul Goldschmidt. I'm pretty happy about this just because Albert's going to get a home run derby card. Arenado's going to probably get a signature series prime gold glove, something like that, like he does every year. We have Ryan Helsley, who already has an insane monthly awards card, so I feel like Goldie was really the only other option, even though he seems like the Cardinals' finest candidate, at least at the moment. But maybe Brendan Donovan or Tommy Edmonds, somebody else will get it, since we're getting this 97 Goldie that's going to be a better version of a 91. They're going to turn a 91 that we have right here into a 97. That might be my new first baseman for ranked seasons. For the Diamondbacks, we have somebody that I'm warning y'all not to sleep on, Joe Mantiply. Relief pitcher, a lefty. I think he could actually be kind of nasty. For the Rockies, we have CJ Cron, and for him, it's the same thing as other guys that this happened to, where they've already had a card in one of the featured programs earlier in the year. Just like Benintendi, he also had a face of the franchise card. Now he's getting their all-star of the franchise, and that's fine. Like, if they're the only all-star cards, it's not really that big of a deal. Some teams, it's harder to choose guys from. I just feel like getting the same player for different programs. I don't want to say it's a slap in the face to fans of that team, but I feel like if Paul Goldschmidt had been the face of the franchise card earlier in the year, I probably would have wanted somebody else for the All-Star card. But at the same time, I don't even know if the Rockies have any other All-Stars. I'm just kind of speaking my mind without any other information to go off of. For the Dodgers, we have Tony Gonsolin. I feel like he's finally getting some of that love that he deserves. His live series that we see here is an 84 overall. 108 hits per 9 on an 84. What is the 97 version gonna look like? And how hard of a time am I going to have when I face him in ranked seasons? The Padres, we have Manny Machado. I love Manny's swing in the game, so I feel like this 97 should hopefully be pretty solid. We already know, because his live series is only an 87 and looks like this, that his 97 is going to have really good defense and really good hitting just across the board. And then last but not least, for the National League and all 30 of the bosses, we have Carlos Rodon for the San Francisco Giants. I can't wait to see your favorites and also your snubbed picks down in that comment section. The video you see on screen is the one that YouTube thinks you would enjoy most. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the daily uploads. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out.